asking questions for America. This is not news. Tonight's episode, Blame the Cocaine.
Hello, and welcome to This Is Not News.
Hey, no cutting out of my lines. I run the show.
And that's why they call me the Tin Man. And everyone calls me the Captain.
Hey, what'd I say?
I don't know. Something about something and the something. You started talking and I just started wondering where the dislike button was.
Aren't you quite the prick today? There isn't even a dislike button for you.
Oh, right. The new Facebook's letting developers set the verb people can use. So, like won't be the only one popping up. Of course, dislike is banned for, let's say being trite and obscene. That means we'll just have to be more creative then. How about gangbanged, defiled, and bushified? Or will those be banned too?
In what actual situation would anyone use any of those?
When someone posts an episode of Tommy Wiseau's web show and calls it brilliant?
Who?
Horrible actor, director, producer, and star of the movie The Room. Also has an equally horrible web show. Got a clip?
Hi, this is TW. This is not my house. I was just preparing an egg breakfast. It's not my house.
Ow! Get out of my head! Quick, put on Sarah Palin or Rebecca Black or... Ow! I hate you. I'd rather listen to Kane talk than that crap.
GOP presidential hopeful Herman Cain?
You mean Fresh Prince of the Primaries Herman Cain?
Now this is a story.
No, I don't.
You know, the old Fresh Prince said that he'd like to freshen up the Hail to the Chief theme, right?
And how would he do that?
Well, first of all, for those of you out there who guessed hip-hop beats, shame on you! Look at this man! Does he look like he does anything hip? Or, for that matter, can do any hopping? No! Of course not! He'd infuse some gospel beats in there. You know, get some ladies up there singing in their sexy church robes. Maybe even get the Jesus to do a little guitar solo.
No. But I am surprised that you didn't make some comment about the separation of church and state.
This is just another dumb offhand comment made in the primaries. You know, how they'll either pander to the base or try to sound like an average person. But, speaking of dumb...
This had better not be a religious comment.
It's not. Newt Gingrich!
Oh, God.
Hey, he did something interesting? If that's what you call holding the worst contest ever. Those donating, and I kid you not, $19.94 or more to his campaign would be entered for a chance to receive an advanced and autographed copy of his new contract with America. It's just the updated version of a plan he debuted in 1994, though. And all I can say is, that's the worst prize ever!
There are laws regarding fundraising, you know. Maybe he just wanted to make it fun.
Like cocaine? If this is your idea of fun, it's time for rehab.
You don't do coke.
And your point?
My point is, how do you propose that they make it all interesting?
Duh, I actually have a platform people can support. Most of them sound like they spend all of their time doing hookers and blow down by the beach.
Oh, what? That's
Crazy? Yeah, the craziest or creepiest part of it all is Newt in a swimsuit. Thank God there's no picture of that. But there is of Obama.
Does this mean we're finally going to talk about
the Democrats' primary? Oh, yeah. Well, what about the other primaries? Motherfuckers! Ah, damn it!
Hey, wasn't there a murder in your hometown recently?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for killing my fun! Small town America was rocked when the body of a 20-year-old woman was discovered by the railroad tracks. She had suffered from multiple stab wounds.
Aren't you going to say the town's name?
I did! Small town America. You know, where there's cocaine in the air, and the river runs with chocolate. Tasty, delicious, American chocolate. It's like some magical, jittery place.
Sounds like Starbucks.
Yeah, but not as expensive. You see, in small town America, bad things never happen. And everyone is white.
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh, fuck.
You guys gave me the 50s version of this. I need the updated one.
Sorry about that. Anyway, bad things can't happen in small town America. Until now. Which is clearly the direct result of having a black president.
Yo, what did I say?
Oh, for fuck's sake. 50s version again. Sorry. I'm sorry. I really should have printed this myself. Stupid 1950s.
Well, fast forward to 2011, where a protest has gained attention lately.
Sounds like the 60s.
No, 2011. Occupy Wall Street. The protest against corrupt corporate influence in the American government.
Oh, that! Yeah! The protest has been gaining momentum, which of course has led to a number of arrests. However, the spirit of it all is spreading like an STD in a college dorm. More protests have popped up in Albuquerque, Boston, Chicago, LA, and Seattle. Damn copycats.
Copycats? These ones are in support of the one on Wall Street. Hell, there have even been talks about more starting up.
Well, I suppose trendsetting is America's style.
What do you mean?
Well, just look at our wonderful fairs. We fill them with joy and just a bit of danger.
Again, what do you mean?
We deep fry everything under the fucking sun. That's what I mean. That and a fair in New South Wales, Australia decided it had to outdo us. With a plane.
They tried to deep fry a plane?
Leave the jokes to me, doofus. A plane botched its landing on an airstrip that just so happened to be next to the fair. When the pilot tried turning around, wham! Into the Ferris wheel he goes.
Alright, this story.
Yeah, that was a small plane, but still, who the fuck puts a fair next to an airstrip? Australia, apparently. Oddly enough, this is the kind of crazy I expect to hear in a Michelle Bachmann speech. Although, nobody was injured here, let alone had their head explode.
Really? Bachmann? Would have thought you would have said Palin.
Now come on, it's 2011, and Bachmann has been trying so hard to outdo Palin. We've got to show her some love too.
Speaking of love, did you hear about that California mother that's being accused of having sex with her son's hockey teammates?
Wait, a real life MILF story? Apparently she would throw parties with alcohol for the team. She had sex with a 16-year-old and did other things with a 14-year-old. She's 44. Oh, this is a pedo case? Well, that's just weird and... Oh my god! That's not hot at all! No part of that is hot! Seriously? That's not a MILF! MILFs are supposed to be hot!
Aren't you completely missing the point? It's not about how she looks. If a man had done this, you wouldn't be reacting this way.
You know, you're right. We've got to look at this in a gender-neutral manner. The scenario isn't okay just because they're guys and she's... Oh my god! Please, just why?
Would you stop it?
Wait, no. Hold on. This, wow. Okay, kids, listen up. You may think that getting laid is cool. Hell, you may find this whole MILF concept exciting. But this is neither a MILF nor cool. Think about it. Not all sex is worth bragging about, or even should be bragged about. This is one of those cases. In fact, outside of legal matters, you'll want to pretend that this one never happened.
Are you freaking serious?
Okay. Get tested too. Seriously, look at her.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know, suddenly I feel like I'm not far enough away from California. I'm gonna go get my passport and a plane ticket. You wanna come?
Sit down! And knowing you, you'll be happy to know that Australia will now be allowing transgender people to have their preferred gender on their passports, regardless of whether they've undergone the surgery for it or not.
Oh, cool. But I'm a dude, and I'm totally fine with that.
But I figure... never mind.
Anyway, they're also adding an X as an option for intersex people. Those between the two predominant genders. Huh. I guess the 1950s really are over. Time for a new calendar. Oh dear God, no. Anyway, the UK is looking at a similar policy by just putting an X for everyone's gender on their passports. Interesting. Terrorists!
What?
Terrorists. How many people are yelling about this making it harder to stop terrorists? Some are worried that it'll make things a little more difficult for their border agents, but it'll save on some embarrassment for people whose passport information doesn't match how they look.
But the terrorists!
Do you support everything the TSA has been doing here? Well, who doesn't love being filled up by strangers? It's right up there with...
Alien, why you bring me here? And who I am battling to the battle today, huh?
Yeah, that.
Alien, I am ready for this Mortal Kombat. Give it to me! Ha!
Really?
Alien, do you have a vampire menu?
For fuck's sake. You know, just for that, I'm out of here.
Where are you going?
I don't know. To get aspirin. In Australia. To be away from that. Watch out for the Ferris wheels.
Fuck you!
No thanks. But it looks like that's it for this show. So until next time, I'm the Tin Man, and he's... I don't know. See ya.
And you're trouble.